All right. So we are back again, SIS, and we are here with a mono-acting event. So I think we had a first introduction into performing arts for visions today with our solo singing that was done earlier. And now we're going for mono acting, so more into the performance aspects of the arts. With me, as you can see, I'm not alone in this meeting room. Finally, someone has come to give me some nice company. So I have with us our judge for this event. So her name is Veerti, a Mumbaikar by heart, born and brought up over here. And I mean, if I have to start with her journey, it's been since as a child actor. She's been known, you would have seen her in Whirlpool ads, Quality Walls, Clinic Plus shampoo ads, Dead Also ads. I mean, you would have seen her everywhere. Almost while I was interacting with her earlier, I just kept staring at her and I was wondering, where have I seen you? I know you, I just don't know how to pin you because I've seen you in so many different roles. And I don't know how to say that, but I was like, you seem familiar. It's a bit odd though, but all right. So I want to dwell into more about her, but prior to that, let me bring on our first participant. All right. I know you all are very curious in the comments. I can see as like, yeah, I recognize her. I know you do recognize her. Why don't you do one thing? Why don't you guess and tell me where do you see her from? Till that time, we'll show you our first participant submission. Only after that, and if I can get like say 5 more likes onto the stream, I will tell you a bit more about her. Is that fine, ma'am? All right. Okay. So ma'am, I'd request that you could unmute yourself again. Yeah. So before I send on the first submission and I show that to you, we have one tradition that we do. So it's called I say a shout of Go Visions, and you have to reply with Go SIS.
Go SIS. Okay.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to say Go Visions.
Go SIS.
Yes. So we have our first participant, Neat, whose submission we'll be playing right now.
All right.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, आप देख रहे हैं पब्लिक टीवी और मैं हूं आपका होस्ट प्रणव स्वामी। 21 फरवरी ये डेट आप सब याद कर लीजिए। आज ही के दिन होगा दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी। गुप्ता पकौड़े वाले कहाँ हो तुम? वेयर आर यू? किस बिल में छुप कर बैठे हो बताओ? क्या गुप्ता पकौड़े वाले किसी साजिश के साथ मिल गए हैं? क्या उसी के कारण हुई थी मुझे गैस? ये जानना चाहता हूं मैं और मेरे साथ जानना चाहता है पूरा भारत। तो दोस्तों, हमारे जो पहले डिबेट करता जुड़ चुके हैं वो है जिनेश शुक्ला जी। मैं आप सभी को बता दूं कि जिनेश शुक्ला जी इंस्टाग्राम इन्फ्लुएंसर, यूथ सेंसेशन और साथ ही साथ हमारे देश का भविष्य है। जिनेश शुक्ला जी, मैं आपका नमस्कार करता हूं। आप दिल्ली से लाइव जुड़े हैं हमारे साथ। नमस्कार और आपका आभार आपका बहुमूल्य वक्त देने के लिए। भविष्य थोड़ा संकट में लग रहा है ये सब देखने के बाद। तो दोस्तों, मैं आप सभी को बता दूं, जो अगले डिबेट करता हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं वो है निर्मेश जैन जी। आप सभी को बता दूं, निर्मेश जैन जी पिछले 20 सालों से वो गैस स्पेशलिस्ट है। मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं निर्मेश जी। आप मुंबई से लाइव जुड़े हुए हैं हमारे साथ। आपका स्वागत है और आपका खूब आभार आपका बहुमूल्य वक्त देने के लिए। तो जैनेश, सबसे पहले आप पर आते हैं। तो क्या मुझे ऐसे खराब पकौड़े खिलाकर, मुझे गैस करवाकर मेरी जबान पर लगाम लगाने की कोशिश की गई है? बताइए, यही सवाल है आज हर एक किसी के मन में और मेरे मन में भी। Look, bro, what am I saying now? कि गैस तो क्या सबको होती रहती है। So don't take it seriously. Take a chill pill, bro. देखिए प्रणव जी, निर्मल जी, माफ कीजिए, मैं आपको यहाँ रोकना चाहूंगा। कृपया जल्दी बोलिए, हमारे पास 5 ही मिनट है। 5 मिनट के ऊपर की वीडियो चली गई तो मेरी वीडियो रिजेक्ट कर दी जाएगी। तो प्लीज आप थोड़ा जल्दी बोलिए आप। तो उसमें क्या हुआ प्रणव ब्रो, आप उसका भी ना ब्रेकिंग न्यूज बना देना कि क्या हुआ ऐसा जो मेरी वीडियो हुई रिजेक्ट। क्या सबके सब बिक चुके हैं? इंडिया वांट्स टू नो। बताइए, आप बताइए। मैं ये कह रहा था कि गैस्ट्रिक प्रॉब्लम एक आम समस्या है। इसको आपको चिंता करने की या किसी को कोसने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। और यही बयान मैं पिछले 2 दिनों से सुन रहा हूँ और आप दोनों भी यही बयान दे रहे हैं। कहीं आप दोनों भी तो उनके साथ नहीं मिल गए? लगता है आप दोनों भी बिक चुके हैं और इसी का तो दुख है हमें कि 2 अच्छे इंसान बिक गए। देखिए, हम आपकी तरह नहीं हैं जो 4 बिस्किट और एक चाय के कप में बिक जाए। देखो प्रणव ब्रो, आपको भी थोड़ा समझना होगा कि हमारे देश की जो बड़े अमाउंट की ऑडियंस है ना, वो न्यूज़ चैनल देख के उस सब न्यूज़ को सच मान लेती है। तो आप लोगों को भी बिना मिर्च मसाले के अपना फर्ज पूरा करना होगा। एकदम सच्ची न्यूज़ आप लोगों को पहुंचानी पड़ेगी, तभी जाके हमारा देश जो है वो डेवलप होगा। सो क्रिएट सम गुड कंटेंट मैन।
चुप, बिल्कुल चुप।
हेलो ब्रो, हाँ क्या नया ट्रेंड है मार्केट में? अच्छा हाँ, वो पुष्पाराज वाला ना। हाँ हाँ, उस पर तो मैं बनाता हूँ, रुक वीडियो, बहुत व्यूज मिलेंगे देखना। तो भाई व्यूज ही व्यूज होंगे।
पुष्पा पुष्पाराज बैठ चुकेगा नहीं साला।
जिसको समझा गंगाधर वही शक्तिमान निकला, जिसको समझा पान बनारसी वो तो सादा पान निकला। हाँ हेलो, हाँ 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 हाँ, देखिए कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, आप टेंशन मत लीजिए।
Hi, I've had some tech issues, so I'm here at my streamer's end and I'm trying to communicate and manage through this. Okay, so I look a little funky right now, but bear with me. I think we have the participant Meet with us. Meet, are you here? Can you unmute?
Yes, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so,
Hi.
right, ma'am, over to you for giving
Yeah.
your feedback.
Okay, first thing I didn't realize when 5 minutes passed. I was like, oh my god, this is funny. And it was really nice because the only thing I would like to tell you Meet, is that you lack a lot of confidence and you really need to build that up. I'm telling you, none of us can give you that. You just have to build that up in yourself and you have to be confident enough to do whatever you are doing and put 100%. And second thing, start concentrating on things you are doing. If you are doing one thing, then start concentrating on it. And you have to maintain your eye lines also, how you do it. But it was really great. Overall, I really liked it and it was fun.
Thank you.
Hi, Meet, is it possible for you to turn your camera on for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, one question from all the viewers, that is, how did you decide to come up with such a chill reply to "mujhe gas ka issue ho raha hai"? Who is this person who's come and said take a chill for that response? Have you seen this happen somewhere?
No,
you don't know.
no, actually, I was thinking that something should be there to be commonized, but that it should be funny as well. So I just thought that everyone will take that issue, but I want to take some different issue, therefore I took it. That take a chill pill. That it's not a serious one. That's just the way.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right, viewers, I want all of you to put your comments in on what you thought about this performance, because we've heard our judges' feedback. I want to know from you as well. And apart from that, let's hit the like button on this video and reach a perfect 100 like we did earlier. So next, ma'am, we have Rachit, whose submission we are going to play right now.
हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, इन चीखते चिल्लाते नारों के बीच कई सवाल थे। मैं किसे अपना मुल्क कहूँ, लोग इतने धड़ाधड़ मर क्यों रहे हैं, सब सवालों के मुख्तलिफ जवाब थे। एक हिंदुस्तानी जवाब तो एक पाकिस्तानी जवाब, एक हिंदू जवाब तो एक मुसलमानी जवाब। सब पीछे मुड़कर देख रहे हैं, लेकिन आज के असली कातिल लहू और लोहे से हम पाकियों का नाम खराब किए जा रहे हैं। जब अंग्रेज थे तब आजादी के बड़े सपने देखे थे हम लोगों ने। अब उनके जाने के बाद भी हम कश्मीरी आज भी बस उस आजादी को महसूस करना चाहते हैं। ये सच है। वैसे हमारे कश्मीर में काफी मिलिटेंट्स हैं, हमारे भेष में छुपे बैठे हैं, इसलिए हमेशा दबाव सा बना रहता है यहाँ पर। इसलिए कभी कभार मेरे अब्बू को यह साबित तो करना पड़ जाता है कि हुजूर, ये लंबी दाढ़ी और सफेद टोपी पर ना जाइएगा। भले ही मैं एक मुसलमान, मगर मेरे दिल में आज भी बसता है हिंदुस्तान। असली दबाव क्या होता है जानते हैं आप? खैर, हमारा हाल हो चुका है यहाँ पर बेहाल, लेकिन अभी मैं आपको समझाऊंगा कि क्या होता है असली दबाव। एक बार की बात है, एक पति, एक पत्नी और उसकी मम्मी, इन तीनों के बीच बड़े झगड़े होते थे। पत्नी को लगता था कि उसका जो पति है वो उसकी माँ के वश में, और उसकी माँ को लगता था कि उसका जो बेटा है वो पत्नी के वश में। इसी बात को लेकर इन तीनों में बहुत झगड़े होते थे, और वो लोग हमेशा बेटा स्लैश पति इस पर बराबरी का जोर लगाते थे और उसे हासिल करने की पूरी कोशिश करते थे। अब बीच में जो बैठा आदमी था उसकी तो कभी कोई सुनता ही नहीं था। वो तो केवल शांति और आराम की जिंदगी पाने की चीख लगाता था। एक दिन वो इन सब से थक हार कर आखिर में अपने आप को समझ रहे? उन्नीस सौ 1937 में खींची जिन लकीरों ने दो घरों को अलग कर दो दुश्मनी मुल्क बनाए, वो मुल्क अभी कश्मीर के लिए लड़ते हैं, कश्मीरियों के लिए।
All right, that was Rachit for us. Okay. I think we are not able to bring Rachit with us, right? Yeah, I think he's not done with his exam yet. So, can we go for his feedback right here? Because he'll watch the stream later on then.
Oh, okay. So, Rachit, right? Yeah. So, Rachit, you definitely did a great job. And the only thing that I would say is just put a lot of feelings in, I guess. Just feel it, what you're acting and you're laying out. You have to be able to convince the audience that what you are feeling, you have to make that, pass on through your acting. But you did a great job. And I hope you just keep trying on, and I'm sure you'll get better at it.
Right. Thank you so very much for being too kind with all our participants actually right now.
Obviously, come on. How can I be rude? I'm not that person.
All right. Are we ready for our next participant right now? Yeah. Okay. So we have Sharbani. So we'll play Sharbani's video. Is my tech team ready? Or am I going to have to jump onto the other side again? Okay.
आप पारो है ना? देव बाबू ने हमसे कहा था, अगर हमें ढूंढते हुए कोई औरत हमारी चौखट पे आ जाए तो बिना पूछे ही समझ लेना वो पारो है। जिस औरत की जगह हम कभी न ले पाएंगे उसके चरणों की धूल ले रही हूँ। काश आप समझ सकती कि सुंदरता और दिखावे के साथ साथ हमारे पास दिल भी है। हाँ, चंद्रमुखी नाम है हमारा, पर लोग तो हमें देवदासी भी कहते हैं। मशहूर थी, अब नहीं। मानो किसी फरिश्ते ने छू लिया हो। वैराग्य सीखना बाकी था, सो सीख लिया।
All right. I'm just checking if that's all part of the video entry because I think that was quite short than the 5 minutes that we had given.
Yeah,
So
and
it
can
was,
you check with the voice thing? It is very low.
the volume is low. Would you want us to play that again? Was it not
Yeah,
audible
yeah,
for
yeah.
you?
Please, yeah.
Yeah. Tech team, can you play this video again, please, with a higher volume? Can we do something about the volume? Yeah. Okay. We are playing it again.
आप पारो है ना? देव बाबू ने हमसे कहा था, अगर हमें ढूंढते हुए कोई औरत हमारी चौखट पे आ जाए तो बिना पूछे ही समझ लेना वो पारो है। जिस औरत की जगह हम कभी न ले पाएंगे, उसके चरणों की धूल ले रही हूँ। काश आप समझ सकती कि सुंदरता और दिखावे के साथ साथ हमारे पास दिल भी है। हाँ, चंद्रमुखी नाम है हमारा, पर लोग तो हमें देवदासी भी कहते हैं। मशहूर थी, अब नहीं। मानो किसी फरिश्ते ने छू लिया हो। वैराग्य सीखना बाकी था, सो सीख लिया। हाँ, अजीब बात तो है, एक तवाइफ जोगन बन गई और एक ठकुराइन तवाइफ की चौखट पर आ गई। देव बाबू की कीमत? कितनी अजीब बात है। जिस पारो की देव बाबू दीवाने बने फिरते हैं, आज वही पारो उन्हें हमसे खरीदने आए हैं। क्या दे सकती हैं आप हमें? समाज में इज्जत दिला सकती हैं? देव बाबू की दिल में हमारे लिए प्यार जगा सकती हैं? उन्हें एक बार छूने का अधिकार दिला सकती हैं? वो सपने, वो इंतज़ार, वो उम्मीदें जो देव बाबू ने हमारे दिल में जगाई है, क्या आप उन्हें पूरा कर सकती हैं? कर सकती हैं? नहीं, आप भी उन्हें पूरा नहीं कर सकती पारो, और इसलिए हम आपको देव बाबू नहीं दे सकते। तवाइफों की तकदीर में शौहर नहीं होते। तवाइफों की तो तकदीर ही नहीं होती ठकुराइन। देव बाबू किधर है ये हम भी नहीं जानते। हम भी बेताब हो रहे हैं उनकी आहट सुनने को। 6 महीने हो गए इन आँखों ने उन्हें नहीं देखा। विश्वास नहीं करती तो तसल्ली कर लो। अपनी नज़र से देखोगी तो शायद कभी ना देख पाओगी, हमारी नज़र से देखोगी तो चारों तरफ पाओगी उनका। वो देखो, उस दिए के रोशनी में है देव बाबू, उस बिस्तर के सिलवटों में भी है, उस अधूरे पैमानों से आज भी झलक रही है देव बाबू की प्यास। आज भी महकता है ये कमरा देव बाबू की खुशबू से। अगर ले जा सकती हो तो ले जाओ, ये खुशबू, ये सिलवटे, ये रोशनी सब। बाकी हम नहीं दे सकते आपको देव बाबू को।
All right. Ma'am, was it much clearer now? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just check with my technical team if we can bring the participant with us for an
Oh
introduction.
yeah, she's right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Can you see her? Sharbani, could you turn your camera on?
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, she's such a cutie, man. Okay, Sharbani. First thing, you had that innocence whole, like throughout the act. I loved it. And it's very, very cute. And I guess I'm gonna tell you that I guess work a little harder on this. And I'm damn sure you can do so much better than this. And yeah, that's it. But it was really, really cute and sweet. I could feel it.
Thank you so much, Sharbani. Now, since the last time I left on this particular topic. We have a lot of guesses, but finally people came through, and I have guessed that you were part of Arya, and they saw you alongside Sushmita
Yeah.
Sen. I'm so I'm so grateful for all the comments that have guessed this correctly. Yes, you have spotted her. She is part of the hit show on Disney Hotstar, and yes, that's where we've all been familiar face. We know this person, but we just don't know. I mean, I think that's the funny thing about actors. We always end up saying the character name than their own name, and all of us are just like. So I have to keep correcting myself, and I've written it down. I've written it down to the side as like Veerti.
Oh
Do
my
not call
God.
her. Right. But indeed, I think that really shows that you've done such an amazing job on the
Thank
show,
you.
and we're so happy to have you with us. All right, I'll give you a little more details on our judge. I think your curiosity is like diverted from our participants completely. I want to go back onto the participants right now. So moving on to Amog's submission.
Okay.
माझं नाव अमोघ अतुल देवस्थळी, FY BCom मॉडेल कॉलेज डोंबिवली. मी आपल्यासमोर एकच प्याला या नाटकातील एक छोटासा भाग एकपात्री अभिनय म्हणून सादर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहे. दारू विषयी बाष्कळपणे बोलणाऱ्या कित्येकांना दारू मुळात काय, दारू मुळात काय चीज आहे हेच ठाऊक नाही. आपण असं म्हणूया, एकदा घेतली की आयुष्यभर चिकटते. पण मग एवढ्यावरून दारू वाईट कशी काय? तुम्ही विश्वविद्यापीठाचे पदवीधर आहात ना? मग एकदा घेतलेली पदवी आयुष्यभर चिकटते म्हणून कोणी पदव्या घ्यायचं टाकलंय का? बर बायको बायकोचा गळेला एकदा बिलगला की तो आयुष्यभर तसाच राहतो म्हणून कोणी बायको करायचं टाकलंय का? म्हणजे पदवी वाईट नाही, बायको वाईट नाही, आणि दारूच तेवढी वाईट का? बरं, मदिरा ही प्रेमापेक्षा श्रेष्ठ असते. पहा कसं ते प्रेमात राजा देखील गुलाम होतो, पण मदिरेच्या प्रभावाखाली गुलाम देखील राजासारखा स्वतंत्र होतो. प्रेमात प्रेयसीच्या प्रणयनीच्या लाथा खाव्या लागतात, पण मदिरेच्या जोरावर माणसात अख्ख्या जगाला लाथ मारण्याची हिम्मत येते. बरं, मद्यपान हे नीतिमत्तेस पोषक असतं. पहा कसं ते मद्यपी कधीही खोट बोलणार नाही, कारण मुळात त्याला खोट रचून सांगताच येत नाही. मद्यपी कधीही कुणाची चहाडी करणार नाही, कारण मागे कोण काय बोललंय हे त्याच्या लक्षातच राहत नाही. बरं, मी माझं मृत्यूपत्र तयार केलंय, तुम्हाला सांगतो, तुम्ही पण करा. मी मेल्यावर माझ्या घराचा गुत्ता कर, त्याला मोफत मद्यालय विक्री केंद्र असं नाव द्या. गोरगरिबांना मोफत दारू वाटा. हे मद्यालय रात्रंदिवस सुरू राहावं यासाठी सरकार दरबारी खटपट करून परवानगी मिळवा. मी मेल्यावर माझ्या तोंडात गंगोतक सोडू नका. माझ्या तोंडावर तुळशीपत्र ठेवू नका. त्याऐवजी दारूचे 4 थेंब माझ्या घशात सोडा. माझ्या तोंडावर दारूच्या बाटलीचं झाकण ठेवा. नाही म्हणजे कसं आहे, प्राण जाताना ठसका जरी लागला तरी तोंडातली दारू बाहेर नाही यायची. धन्यवाद.
All right. So I think we have the participant with us. We have the participant with us, guys. Right? Okay. Can you turn your camera on, Amok?
Yes.
Hi, Amok. Are we audible to you?
Hi,
Hello. Good afternoon. I'm fine. How are you?
okay. Okay, the only thing I do not understand Marathi, and only
Oh.
thing I can speak in Marathi is मला मराठी नाही माहित. That's the only thing.
That's
But
sweet.
I
I mean, that's as good as mine. So
I mean,
you're fine.
yeah, I mean, I just know मला नाही माहित आहे love करा. That's the only thing I know. But I'll tell you this one thing. I didn't know the language, but I was entertained by you. That's the whole thing. That's the
Thank
whole
you.
thing. And you had no guts in that. And it's such a difficult thing that, I mean, to act drunk, because then you are like, you cannot act sober for even a second, or else you are caught. And you did it, and I really, really liked it. I loved your performance though.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
yeah, even though I didn't know the language, you were highlighting yourself. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amok, for your participation.
Thank you.
Before I continue on to our next participant, since everyone guessed that you are from Arya and you know the characters that you do play, Arundhati, I mean, she has so many turmoils in her life, and she's a teenager, like almost many of people in my team. So you know, we always are so conflicted. Where did you think that you got that? Did you see people? Did you meet people to get into the skin of your character?
I guess it's just so, I mean, teenager, that age is so delicate that all of
Right.
us have gone through that. And when I did
Right.
that, I was like 16, 17, and that's the point when I was like really realizing what I did back when I was 15 and 14, and I could feel myself, and I mean, it's just, I'm sorry, the voice, can you hear that?
I can. I can hear you. I'm not hearing any background.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, I'm saying it's just I mean the character is like so delicate that all of us have been through that, and yeah, it's just natural that came to me. That's completely natural, and the amount of hatred that I mean, at that age you are getting from people, and you can. That's all I was trying to push out. That's all I was trying to convey. But surely now I've realized all that shit is wrong. Don't do it.
Right. I mean, we do, like, we grow and we learn.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was really conveyed so beautifully. I mean, everyone in the comments got obsessed, literally. They were like, can you ask her this thing? And I just wanted to, I myself got curious. So,
Yeah.
we'll go on to our next performance now. We have Mokshada. We have Mokshada's submission to play right now.
क्षण आले गेले, गळ्याशी एक एक वादळ उठली, छातीत प्राणांतिक आक्रोश झाले, पण दरवेळी ओठ धरले घट्ट दाबून. वाटायचं मी कोणालाच नाही कळणार, कोणी नाही ते समजून घेणार. जेव्हा शब्दांच्या मोठमोठ्या लाटा येऊन देत ओठांवर धडका, तेव्हा सभोवतालची माणसं कशी वेडी खुळी, बुद्धू, बालबुद्धी वाटत. अगदी माझा म्हटलेला माणूस धरून सारी माणसं. वाटायचं पोटभर हसून घ्यावं, हसून घ्यावं. मग रडून रडून आतडी पिळवटायची. छाती फुटेल तर बरं असं वाटायचं. जीवच नकोसा व्हायचा. जीवन हे असं असतं. जीवन म्हणजे अमुक असतं. जीवन म्हणजे तमुक असतं. जीवन हा टराटरा फाटत जाणारा ग्रंथ आहे. जीवन हा स्वतःलाच डंख मारणारा महाविषारी सर्प आहे. जीवन म्हणजे विश्वासघात. जीवन म्हणजे नशा. जीवन म्हणजे रखडपट्टी. जीवन म्हणजे काहीच नाही असं काहीतरी आहे, किंवा काहीतरी आहे असं काहीच नाही. मिलॉट मिलॉट या जीवनाला फाशी दिलं पाहिजे. न जीवनम जीवनमर्हति. जीवनाची चौकशी करून त्याला नोकरीवरून काढून टाकलं पाहिजे. का पण? का? मी माझ्या कामात कुचराई केली. मी जीव ओतून माझ्या मुलांच्यात रमत आले. मला माहित होतं आयुष्य सीधं साधं नाही. माणसं फार क्रूर होऊ शकतात, फार. आपली रक्ताची माणसं देखील आपल्याला समजून घेऊ इच्छित नाही. या जीवनात एकच गोष्ट सर्वमान्य आहे, शरीर. नाही, तुम्ही नाही म्हटलं तरी तेच, शरीर. भावना ही सर्वांच्या मते फक्त हळवं होऊन बोलायची गोष्ट. सारं दिसत होतं मला, जगत होते मी तेच, पळून निघत होते. पण आहे कोणाला माहित? मी ते नाही कोळ्या कोळ्या पोरांना शिकवलं. खरंच मी ते नाही कोळ्या कोळ्या पोरांना शिकवलं. ते विष मी प्यायलं, पण त्याचा ओझरता भासही नाही लागू दिला मी त्यांना. आतून रडत मी त्यांना हसवलं. आतून निराशेने पिचत मी त्यांना नेहमीच आशावादी बनवत राहिले. कोणत्या गुन्ह्यासाठी तुम्ही माझी नोकरी, माझा एकुलता एक विरंगुळा हिरावून घेतात? माझं खासगी आयुष्य, माझं खासगी चारित्र्य हा माझा प्रश्न आहे. तो दुसऱ्या कुणाचाही प्रश्न असू शकत नाही, कळलं? ज्याचा त्याचा एक पिंड असतो, मार्ग असतो आणि शेवट असतो. त्याचा इतरांशी काय संबंध? शांत, सायलेन्स एकदम. किती रे गोंगाट. देवासारखे बसा एकदम. मुलांनो, हे कोण? कोण? हे 20व्या शतकातील सुसंस्कृत माणसांचे अवशेष. पहा पहा कसे एकेकाचे चेहरे रानटी दिसतायत ते. यांच्या ओठावर झिजलेले सुंदर सुंदर शब्द आहेत. पोटात अतृप्त वासना आहेत. नकारे सोडू मला अशी. मला पण भीती वाटते यांची. नकारे, नका.
All right. So that was our participation from Mokshita. Do we have Mokshita with us for an interaction, guys? Yes. Mokshita, could you turn your camera on, please?
Yes.
Hi, Mokshita.
Hi, Mokshita.
Hi.
Okay, I loved your performance. First thing, you could convey your emotions through your acting. So yeah, I'm pretty much impressed. And the second thing, I want you to try this one thing, that whenever you do something, try to create a graph, like go from a little anger to much anger, because if you take it flat, then the entertainment and the amount of attraction goes. So you have to create that graph every single time you do it. But I really loved it.
Thank you so much. I will do that.
Yeah.
Right. And in fact, it's nice constructive criticism having. I love when we can give like feedback and take it nicely. Also, very wholesome event this has turned out to be. My liberal heart is very happy today. Okay, we'll go on to our next participant. Thank you so much, Mokshita, for your entry. So we have Sanskar. Sanskar's video will be played right now.
हेलो मम्मी, कैसे हो आप? 3 साल हो गए आपको जाके, मौका ही नहीं मिला आपका नाम रोशन करने का। किस्मत भी ना, बट वो मौका आ गया है, वो घड़ी आ गई है। उसके पहले मैं आपको कुछ पढ़ के सुनाता हूँ। बेटे ने की बाप की हत्या। क्या लाजवाब हेडलाइन है, वाह वाह। मम्मी, शायद मेरा भी नाम आएगा अगली बार। सुन के ही इतना अच्छा लग रहा है। आप क्या सोच रहे हो? आपको नहीं समझा क्या हुआ? क्या मम्मी, आपको सब कुछ दिखाना ही पड़ता है। कुछ दिखा। इस हाथ को तो आपने पहचाना ही होगा। ये मुझे टॉर्च रखने की जगह ही नहीं मिल रही है, कैसे दिखाऊं आपको? जी दिख रहा हूँ ना मैं आपको? हाँ, ये देखो, ये प्यारा सा हाथ। नहीं पहचाना? अरे अपने पप्पा जी प्रणाम। इसी हाथ से कुछ तो किया था आपने। इसी तरह मारा था ना मुझे आपने? इसी से सुकून मिलता था ना आपको? मम्मी, आपको नहीं पता, आपको कुछ नहीं पता, आप कुछ नहीं देखते। ये यार मुझे बहुत मारा है, बहुत। असली याद आपकी आती है माँ, पर इसको छोड़ेगा नहीं मैं। हट। मम्मी, मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है। तो कोई नहीं है मम्मी। मम्मा, ये पूरी तरह अंधेरा है। पापा उठ ही नहीं रहे। मम्मी, आप सुन रहे हो? आप क्यों नहीं हो मम्मी? पापा ने बहुत मारा मुझे वहां पे। ये देखो बहुत लग रहा है। आप देखो ना, मैं आपको देख रहा हूँ, देखो ना। बहुत जल रहा है मम्मी, पापा ने मुझे बहुत सिखाया। मैं भी बचपन में बहुत कमजोर हुआ करता था। सभी बच्चे मुझे चिढ़ाया करते हैं, अभी भी करते हैं। बट वो लोग भी कहा, मतलब क्या ही बोले। पापा क्या कर रहे थे? आ गए काम से, दारू पी के आराम से सो रहे थे। मैंने सोचा उनको बहुत टेंशन है, तो सोच दिया उनको भी हमेशा के लिए ही सुला दूँ। वो मुझे सब मज़े होते हैं। आपको देखना है मैंने कैसे किया? आओ दिखाता हूँ। पापा बड़े कमजोर थे, 2-3 बार पैर हिलाए और सो गए। मतलब उठने का नाम ही नहीं ले रहे अभी। कैसे ही होगा। मम्मी आप इस दिन तो होने ही चाहिए। मम्मी मम्मी कोई तो आया है। मम्मी मम्मी मैं क्या करूं? मम्मी पापा
That was intense.
That was intense.
That was
Very
intense.
much intense. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. Yeah. Okay. Do we have the participant here with us? I don't have any questions. You can interact with the judge. It was very nice. All the best.
Okay, so one thing I loved your performance. I got goosebumps while watching it. I was so scared at the point that, oh my god, I didn't want to like take my book and write the score down. I was like, okay, let me watch this first. Yeah, it was really, really nice. I loved the way you did the whole thing. But one thing, when you go silent, you do not have to lose your character. I mean, I guess, working and learning will make you better at it. I'm nobody to tell you, but for sure, you can learn much, much more. But make sure whenever you go silence, you still create a presence and you still do not lose your, whole graph that you're creating. But it was really good. I loved it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sanskar. Thank you so much for your entry. I do wish you all the very best. And we move on to our next participant right now. So we have Numan with us, whose entry will be playing right now.
हाँ डॉक्टर, ये कैसा घटिया सा सवाल है? आई एम नॉट वेल, इसके लिए मैं इधर आया ना। ओके, मेरी प्रॉब्लम क्या है, इशू क्या है? वेल, मुझे रात में नींद नहीं आती, घुटन सी होती है अपने घर में, और मुझे घर जाना नहीं पसंद। दैट्स इट। मुझे घर जाना क्यों नहीं पसंद, वो आपका काम नहीं है। मैंने आपको अपनी प्रॉब्लम बता दिया। गिव मी मेडिसिन, एंड बाय द वे आई हैव अ मीटिंग टू अटेंड, सो गिव मी मेडिसिन। जब तक मैं पूरी बात नहीं बताऊंगा आप मेरे को ठीक नहीं कर पाओगे। कैसे बताओ, कैसे बताओ, कैसे बताओ? ओके, ये बात आपके और मेरे बीच कॉन्फिडेंशियल रहेगी, यानी राज। डू यू गेट दैट? ओके। बात 2006 की है। आई वॉज 11-12। मेरे पेरेंट्स की कार एक्सीडेंट में डेथ हो गई। तब से मैं ऐसा डेथ। गिव मी मेडिसिन। को पूरी बात जाननी है। ओके। मेरे पापा का पीए हुआ करता था। उसने मेरे पापा की पूरी प्रॉपर्टी ले ली। दैट्स सैड। शट अप। आपको पता उससे ज्यादा सैड क्या है? उस घटिया इंसान ने मेरी पूरी जिंदगी ले ली और मेरी मदद करने के लिए कोई भी नहीं था। ऐसा क्या हुआ था? वो मुझे टच करता था गंदी तरीके से, मारता था मुझे बेल्ट से मारता था। मुझे बेल्ट से डॉक्टर 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 वो मुझे मार देगा, डॉक्टर डॉक्टर मुझे बचा लो, डॉक्टर वो मुझे मार देगा, डॉक्टर वो मुझे मार देगा। वो तो मर गया डॉक्टर, पर डॉक्टर उसकी आत्मा मुझे मार देगी, डॉक्टर उसकी आत्मा मुझे घूरती है घर में, डॉक्टर डॉक्टर वो मुझे मार देगा डॉक्टर। पर वो तो मर गया डॉक्टर। वो कैसे मरा? उसका सर फट गया था डॉक्टर, सर फट गया था, वो मर गया डॉक्टर। एक दिन कैसे मरा वो? एक दिन वो मेरे पास आया, मैंने उसको धक्का दे दिया, वो मर गया। वो मर गया। मैंने उसको मार दिया। हाँ, मैंने उसे मार दिया। You know the problem, right? वैसे भी मेरे को लेट हो रहा है मीटिंग के लिए। Give me medicine.
Thank you everyone for listening to our situation. Like split personality issue that I have, there are many other forms of mental illness, each with their own specifications. The things that we face and how we perceive them shape us into various beings. Each situation that we are into has a solution. In situations where we feel that we cannot do this alone, there are people who study deeply to help us out. Please seek the needed help and help yourself deal with the situation. Each illness has a cure to help yourself and others around you.
Wow, indeed. I mean, I love when people use a platform wisely and are able to use
Exactly.
it at
And I
their best
really,
advantage.
I mean, when I watched this really thing came to my head is that we have to normalize
Hi.
that. We need to.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Noan. You're
Firstly,
here. Hi.
firstly, I want to say something. You guys look amazing today. I was watching the live stream. I saw the other participant also on interview on YouTube. Sorry, you guys look amazing, and I love the way you are judging people. You are just being honest and telling what's not up to the mark and what's up to the mark. So, yeah,
Yeah, thank you. So for
you're
you,
welcome.
um, your other half was really, really good. But the first half, you really need to concentrate. If you do not convey it from the start, then you're losing in trust. So,
Yes.
if you're like, especially when you're making videos, you have to make that one line that everybody is like already, paying attention. If you do not put your efforts in the first half, then second half is of no use. So, all I want to say is like, put 100% throughout. That's it.
Yes, yes, I will. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Noan, for your entry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Definitely, surely. All right. So we're moving on to our next participant, Panchami. Now, before I go on, we've come across so many participants. We've run 7 entries so far. Now that we are on our 8th entry, do you have any expectations that you're keeping from the participants right now? Like you've made a formative judgment and are expecting something, or you're just going,
I'm just enjoying
clean
it. The
slate
whole
each
thing is
participant.
that it's just like, I don't know. I mean, you guys are all my age, only like around me. Maybe
Right.
I'm younger than you guys. And I'm like, oh my God, there's like a lot to watch out there.
Right. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going on to Panchami.
हाय, मैं निर्भया का मीनिंग पूछ रहे हो? निर्भया मतलब जो कोई भी चीज से डट के सामना करे। बचपन में ना मुझे मेरे मम्मी पापा ने ये नाम दिया था। क्यों? क्योंकि मैं ना बचपन से ही बड़ी खुश मिजाज की लड़की थी, एकदम बिंदास, कभी भी कोई चीज से डरती बिल्कुल भी नहीं थी। और क्या ही बताऊं अब अपने बारे में मैं। हाँ, और एक बात, बचपन में ना मुझे ना सारे बच्चे ना बहुत प्यार करते थे। क्यों? थी मैं इतनी खुशमिजाज लड़की? कौन है? कौन है वहां? आप लोग कौन हो? क्यों पकड़ रहे हो मुझे? जाने दो मुझे, छोड़ो मेरा हाथ। एक बात बताओ मुझे, मैं लक्ष्मी हूं या मनोरंजन का साधन? अगर हूं मैं लक्ष्मी तो गंदी नजर क्यों? और अगर हूं मैं मनोरंजन का साधन तो घर में लक्ष्मी क्यों बिठाई जाती है? आखिर क्या गलती थी मेरी? उस दिन रात के 8 बज रहे थे, मैं और मेरा दोस्त हम मूवी देखने गए थे। आते वक्त काफी अंधेरा होने के कारण रिक्शा या बस नहीं थी, सामने से एक बस आ रही थी। तो मैंने मेरे दोस्त से कह दिया कि चल बस में चले जाते हैं। हम बस में चढ़े, पर पता नहीं क्यों बस में ना मुझे कुछ अजीब सा महसूस होने लगा, कुछ अलग सा। तो मैंने अपने दोस्त से कह दिया कि चल चल चलते यहाँ से। और फिर हम जा ही रहे थे कि उन लोगों ने मेरे दोस्त को पकड़ लिया और उसे तब तक पीटा जब तक वो अधमर नहीं गया। और फिर वो लोग मेरे करीब आए और उन्होंने मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती की। मैं बहुत चीखी, बहुत उनसे विनती की कि मुझे छोड़ दो, मुझे जाने दो। अपनी ही जिंदगी की भीख मैं उनसे मांग रही थी, पर शायद उनके पास दिल ही नहीं था। उन्होंने मेरी एक नहीं सुनी। और एक आयरन रॉड था ना, वो मेरे अंदर बहुत दुखा था मुझे। मेरी स्किन पूरी फट गई थी। और फिर जब उन्हें ऐसा लगा कि अब मैं मर जाऊंगी, तो पता है उन्होंने मेरे साथ क्या किया? रास्ते में, बीच रास्ते में मुझे अकेले फेंक दिया। कुछ महसूस नहीं हो रहा था मुझे, काफी ठंड लग रही थी। अस्पताल ले गए थे। मम्मी पापा को ना मेरी डोली उठानी थी, पर मेरी अस्थियां उठानी पड़ी। मुझे लाल सुनहरे रंग से सजाना था, पर आज सफेद कफन में बन चुकी हूँ। आप लोग आए थे ना दिए लेकर? आए थे ना आप लोग? मोर्चे लगाए थे ना मेरे लिए, है ना? अन्याय की भीख मांग रहे थे ना? नहीं। क्यों? क्योंकि अगर अन्याय दिलाना ही था तो हर अखबार में मेरा असली नाम आता, मेरा नाम। क्यों? इज्जत, मेरी इज्जत। बलात्कारी वो थे, बलात्कार मेरा हुआ था। और इज्जत की बात, यही अन्याय दिलाने आए थे आप लोग? आखिर गलती क्या थी मेरी? रात में मूवी देखने जाना, या अपने दोस्त के साथ बाहर जाना, या खुद एक लड़की के रूप में पैदा होना?
All right, that indeed was another one more serious. I think my team sent out a memo to get very serious today with all the entries because we're getting one after the other. I don't want to see if we can get a comedy entry right now. Right?
I didn't see this coming. Wow. I mean,
Intense,
this topic is like, I cannot. I mean, no matter what, you just get touched.
You do, and it is quite. I mean, because till now it's not that it's an irrelevant problem. It's quite much present, and it's a
we
fear
all
every
have
woman
felt,
has. Yeah.
like being girls, we have felt it, and we know how that feels.
True.
Do we have her?
Panchami with her? Yeah, I think yes. Can I have
Yes.
Panchami on the screen? Hi.
Hi, Panchami.
Hey.
Oh my God, what a performance. I really loved it.
Thank you.
I mean, it's really difficult for all of us, like even like the professional actors, to select scripts like that because they convey such important message with them. And you did it. And you were fair enough with that. And yeah, I liked it. And the only one thing that I guess we need to concentrate and keep trying more and aiming, like be very, very particular about this because it is a very, very innocent and
Elegant.
very sensitive topic, which is like we have to be almost right there. We cannot be like 50% or 70%. We have to be 100%. So I guess, yeah, we can do better. We can try much more.
Right. Hi, Panchami. Thank you so much for your submission. I mean, like our judge did say rightly. I mean, there's a long way for every artist to go, but you're definitely on the right track by
Yeah.
putting yourself out there and by constantly, participating in places. I hope this isn't the only platform you're attempting at, and I hope to see you elsewhere as well in many more places. So thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we are moving on to our second last submission for the day. We have Pratik Oja's submission going to be playing now.
अपनी लाइफ में ना अपने को लोगों की अहमियत कभी कभी बहुत देर से पता चलती है, लेकिन मायने ये रखता है कि वो अहमियत हमें कैसे पता चले। बाय मम्मी, मैं जा रहा हूँ। यार आपका हर बार का हो गया है, इतने दिनों बाद जा रहा हूँ मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ, उसमें भी आपको प्रॉब्लम। आप घर पे ही हो, वापिस आके भी टाइम स्पेंड कर सकता हूँ आपके साथ। मेरे को कुछ नहीं सुनना है, प्लीज मैं जा रहा हूं, मेरे को जाने दो, खुशी से जीने दो थोड़ा। हाय और भाई क्या हालचाल? मैं भी बढ़िया एकदम। तू बता कैसे चल रहा है? अरे अभी तो आया था, किधर जा रहा है? हॉस्पिटल? हॉस्पिटल में क्या हुआ? मम्मी सीरियस है? ओके चलेगा। तू हाँ रहे, मम्मी के साथ रह, चले। तुम दोनों भी जा रहे हो? ठीक है चलेगा सर। हाँ मिलते हैं, बाद में मिलते हैं, चल बाय। हाँ मम्मी आ गया। नहीं बस वो ऐसे ही। आप गुस्सा नहीं हो? चलो मम्मी बैठो ना। चलो मम्मी आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट करूँ प्लीज? क्या मैं आपके मांडी में सो सकता हूँ प्लीज?
I'm sorry मम्मी, I'm so sorry। जब मैं वहाँ पे गया तो दो लोग ऑलरेडी चले गए थे और एक की मम्मी हॉस्पिटल में, तो वो भी चला गया। मेरे को पूरा इस बात का नहीं लग रहा है कि वो लोग चले गए। मेरे को पूरा इस बात का लग रहा है कि किसी और की वजह से मेरे को आपकी अहमियत का पता चल रहा है। I'm sorry मम्मी, I'm so sorry। आज के बाद सब कुछ बाद में, आप सबसे पहले मम्मी, आप सबसे पहले, बाकी सब बाद में, बाकी सब बाद में। I'm sorry मम्मी, I'm sorry।
हम अक्सर है ना हमारी खुशियों में अपने माँ बाप को भूल जाते हैं, लेकिन सबसे बुरा कब लगता है पता है? सबसे बुरा तब लगता है जब उन दोनों की अहमियत हमें और कोई समझाए।
All right. That was Pratik Oja, our second last performance for today. Do we have him with us to interact? Pratik, if you can hear us, could you turn your camera on?
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Pratik.
Yeah.
Okay, your performance like really, really good. I mean, script that you chose is like really nice, I guess. And when I watched it, this made me realize that, we all have done this. We all have, prioritized friends over family and stuff. And sooner we realized also, because I mean, yeah, we were mature enough, and over time you realize it. And
It's
this
great.
one thing that I've always learned from, my whole family is that no matter how many fights you're having, no matter how many arguments you have, always say a very good goodbye or good night or something like that, because you do not want to miss out on that. You never
Yes.
know. This world is so, I mean, it's just like, this is going to get me emotional, but yeah. But
It's a
I really
crazy
love your
world. Yeah, you never
performance.
know when your last is. Yeah.
Exactly. And I guess Pratik put more emotion than in the act, and you'll reach where you have.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pratik, for your submission and your entry. I wish you all
Thank
the very best. With that, we are moving on to our last participant for the day. We have
My
Aparna's
God.
submission video that's going to be playing. All right. So before that, can I have everyone in the comments please hooting and cheering? Keep at it. I want to know your feedback on all the performances so far. Right. And let's be a bit more elaborate rather than just sending some emojis, because I mean, these people are going to be coming and checking the stream. So they will be reading these comments. It means a lot. If we cannot give an audience that actually is hooting and shouting and clapping, let's make sure that we at least pass on some words that will probably cheer these participants up. So people in the comments, you know what to do. Now, I'm leaving it on to my tech team to play Aparna's video.
मेरा शरीर मर चुका था, मगर मेरी रूह जिंदा थी। रूह कभी नहीं मरती, शरीर का तो काम ही है भस्म हो जाना, और मेरा शरीर उस आग में जलता रहा, जलता रहा, जलता रहा। मेरा नाम मीरा है, मैं यही महाराष्ट्र की रहने वाली। क्या बात है, बड़ी ध्यान से सुन रहे हैं आप लोग। अब अगर सुन ही रहे हैं तो सोच रही हूँ कि अपना पूरा किस्सा सुना दूं। मेरे और अली का। अली नाम सुनते ही ना मानो जैसे रूह को सुकून सा मिल जाता। अजी बस, तो यही मेरे घर के सामने उनका खुद का एक टी स्टॉल है। मैं अली को पहली बार उन्हीं के टी स्टॉल में मिली, और फिर क्या, हमारी मुलाकातें बढ़ने लगी। कभी वो मुझे छुप छुप कर देखते तो कभी मैं उन्हें देखकर हाथ हिलाती। बस, मगर हमारी मुलाकातें सिर्फ नजरों तक सीमित थी, लफ्जों की जुगलबंदी कभी हुई ही नहीं। तो बस मैंने तय कर लिया और सीधे सीधे जाकर अली को अपने दिल की बात कह दी। पता है उन्होंने क्या कहा? उन्होंने हाँ कर दी। फिर कुछ साल गुजरने के बाद मैंने तय कर लिया कि बाबा को अपने इस रिश्ते के बारे में सब कुछ बता दूंगी, और वो दिन आ ही गया। वो दिन आ ही गया। शहर में चारों ओर दंगे हो रहे हैं, दंगे जिसकी दरिंदगी की शक्ल मौत से भी बदतर। अभी 4 दिन है होली के लिए, मगर खून की होली अभी से खेली जा रही है। चारों ओर खून ही खून, मानो जैसे खून की नदियां बह रही हो। मैंने डर के मारे अपने आप को कमरे में बंद कर लिया था। पापा नहीं है घर पर। कौन है दरवाजे पर? पापा, पापा, नहीं, प्लीज मत मारो मेरे पापा को, छोड़ दो उन्हें, प्लीज मैं आपके आगे हाथ जोड़ती हूँ, प्लीज छोड़ दो, मत मारो उन्हें। पापा को। अली, तुम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो? अली, अच्छा हो गया तुम यहाँ आ गए। देखो ना ये लोग मेरे पापा के साथ क्या कर रहे हैं, प्लीज उन्हें बचा लो। प्लीज कुछ करो ना, प्लीज उन्हें। तुम खड़े क्यों हो? कुछ करते क्यों नहीं? जाओ मेरे पापा को बचाओ, हमें तुम्हारी जरूरत है, प्लीज। मेरी मदद नहीं करोगे? मुझसे प्यार करना तुम्हारी जिंदगी की सबसे बड़ी गलती है। क्यों? क्यों? क्योंकि मैं तुम्हारे जात की नहीं हूं। जिस अली से मैंने प्यार किया वो ऐसा कभी नहीं कहता, वो ऐसा कभी सोचता भी नहीं। नहीं, अरे सुनो, मैं जानती हूँ मैंने तुमसे प्यार किया, मैं जानती हूँ तुम ऐसे नहीं होती। प्लीज हमारी मदद करो, करोगे ना मेरी मदद? हाँ करोगे ना? हाँ। पापा! नहीं 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 पापा, पापा प्लीज अपनी आंखें खोलो पापा, मैं हूँ, प्लीज पापा प्लीज अपनी आंखें खोलो। नहीं नहीं पापा प्लीज प्लीज। मार दिया मेरे पापा को, मार दिया, मुझसे छीन लिया। क्यों किया ऐसा? क्यों? करो, छोड़ो मुझे प्लीज। नहीं प्लीज मुझे जाने दो, प्लीज 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 मुझे जाने दो, मत करो ऐसा मेरे साथ। नहीं नहीं प्लीज नहीं नहीं
Another really intense submission. I mean, we've ended the day with some serious topics, haven't we?
Telling you, it got so intense by the end. I'm telling you.
Yeah. We need some comedy in our life right now. But with that being said, do we have Aparna here with us? Could you please turn your camera on?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Aparna.
Hi, Aparna.
Hello.
I mean, you did a great job. I loved it. I mean, I couldn't keep my eyes off you. I was like, wow. That was like,
Thank
I
you.
mean, bro, impressed. Completely impressed. I do not even know where to tell you that you need this correction or something. You were just like amazing.
Oh my God, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
because I'm telling you, when you do not have that one person acting in front of you along with you, you have to do it all by yourself. And you didn't lack in that. You know, sometimes you don't feel that person's presence, but you didn't do it. Did you practice very much? Right? I'm sure you did. Did you practice it like a lot?
No, actually, technically, we all know that we got only one day. So my preliminary exams was also going. So along with that, I just managed. I don't know how, but I think.
Oh my God, that was amazing. How could you do that in like one day? Wow, that was great. I mean, I hope you keep going ahead and, you know, like learning more and you really give yourself a chance to, you know, come in this industry and do a little bit of good work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And I just want to say that I am a really big fan of yours.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I saw you in Arya and I was mesmerized. Your character was such a strong character. I really loved it. I mean, really, I am a teenager and I can just, you know, we can just connect with you. So I think
Exactly.
that was the best thing. Yeah. So love you.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
Oh my God. I mean, true. I'm so happy you said that
So
because that's
I
what I was
just,
going to end with. Yeah. Yeah, Aparna?
So, am I allowed to ask one question?
To our judge. If it's too tricky a question, we'll remove the marks.
No. It's just simple. I just want to
we'll
ask
entertain
that,
one question
you know, being an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I just wanted to ask that being an actor, you actually work a schedule. There will be a schedule, and you work for like more than 8 hours and 9 hours something. So how do you keep up that emotion throughout the day? Because at some point we get used, we get tired, and then that emotion just actually dies. So how do you keep up that?
See, I mean, we are supposed to work like 12 hours a day. And in that period,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have to learn how to switch on and switch off, when to save your energy and when to not save your energy. So, like when you are acting, you have to give it all in. But when you are not acting, you have to keep it to yourself. You have to be silent. You have to have somebody to put you in that place again and again and push you. Like in Arya, I had like really good directors and coaches over there who really pushed me in that character every single time I got out. So when you act professionally, you'll have people to push you in that. You have to have, thoughts that character would be having
Oh.
when they are acting. And one thing, always save your
Mm-hmm.
energy when it's not necessary to put in. That's the best thing you can do, and that's how you'll
Yeah,
go
right.
along. Like, you can take it for a long stretch because 12 hours is like a big deal. And you have to
Yeah, it
concentrate that
is. It
no
is.
negativity from outside world actually puts like affects your acting, your performance. So you have to build that one layer from negativity and your own presence. You have to create your own world in your aura. So yeah, that's it. I
Yeah.
mean, you learn it by the time you're like getting into it more. You'll learn it for sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your question, Aparna, and your performance. Uh, with that, we are at an end of our mono acting competition, and we are done with all 10 participants. I mean, it's been quite an incredible journey going through all of the video submissions. Thank you, Aparna. So I'm just here with the judge right now.
Thank
I'd
you.
like to, on behalf of the entire team, thank you so much, Preeti, for joining and being such a great
Thank
support
you
to all
so
the
much for having
participants.
me, Varun. And
Oh,
I
definitely.
mean,
I mean,
all the participants, I have to tell you that keep trying, I mean, I don't know if I've given you like marks, good marks, or whatever it is. Do not stop learning. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep adapting from around you. And that's the best thing you can do.
that's so true. I mean, I do hope that what you said is applied by a lot of people, even those who weren't able to make it to the finals today. Like Aparna said, we had it was such, I mean, so many number of entries. So to finally cut short from that to
Oh
come
my
here
God.
with just these 10 entries, it's been an incredible journey. But I do hope that seeing the stream today, you do learn that it's not about the fact that did you get to perform or not. It is the number of
Exactly.
times you do put yourself out there. And I hope today is not the only stage that you find. You do
Definitely.
put yourself out there a lot more times, because you never know, one day you'll be also acting
Yeah,
again, like alongside Sushmita's
exactly.
friend, and be
And
so recognized by everybody.
yeah, and the other thing is that do not give up. I mean, I've been working since I was 4 and I've learned this one thing. If you give up, you're getting nowhere. But if you do not give up
Right.
and keep trying, you might get up like somewhere closer or might even reach your goals. So do not give up.
All right. With one last thing, I would say is, if you had to advise someone who's pursuing acting, what would that one advice be? Apart from like not giving up. That goes for all art forms.
Yeah, that goes for like
But
every stream. Um, Acting is like, you cannot you cannot always be the best. You cannot always be that. So, learning every single day, every single time is important. And feel your character. Research about your character. Watch videos like that, which is related to your character, and adapt that. Just kind of, make yourself feel that what that character would be feeling at this moment. If she is a teenager and she's stubborn, what does stubborn do? That's how you deal with it. And I guess more you get into it, the better you will get. So yeah, that's it. Keep learning. That's the best thing you can do.
thank you so much. With that, we are at the end of Mono Acting. Thank you so much to everyone joining the stream. And I know you're incredibly tempted, but if you are at any liberty, Ms. Devi, could we get any spoilers for the next season for Arthur? If there's going to be another
For
reboot, or
that, I'm
oh, okay, all right. Okay. So we've not been able to get anything out of our
No,
judge,
no,
but we
nothing.
have got an incredible feedback from her. So thank you so very much. And with that, I'd like to end mono acting for day 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, one, hello, all, and we are here with our next event that is called the Open Mic. Today, in fact, we've dwelled into performing arts a lot. We started the day off with some melodious music and then into the acts of theater with mono acting, and now we are with an open mic. This open mic is going to be really interesting. Not only do I have three versatile judges, depending on each theme of our open mic, but also are we having a variety in categories this time. So we have a category called poetry. The next category is rap. And lastly, beatboxing. So today, I have three judges here with me. I will dwell into who they are very shortly. But without further ado, I want to jump on to bring in the first participant. And this, I want the judges to note, is from the poetry category. All right? Okay. Now, before we begin, we do this one thing, judges, in visions before an event. I think that's like, when you knock on wood before you say something so you don't jinx yourself, or else you say touch wood, or else if you hit your head against something, you end up hitting it again so you don't get horns or something. It's a superstition in my behalf. So when I say go visions, you need to reply with go SIS. Can we do that? All three? Okay. So I'm going to say this now. Go visions.
Go SIS.
All right. So with that, I'm going to bring the first participant of poetry, and her name is Prathna Singh.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम प्रार्थना सिंह है। आज जो कविता मैं पढ़ने वाली हूँ, उसका शीर्षक है संजीव। संजीवनी ने अपना असर दिखाया था, लखन लाल को पुनः होश आया। राम भैया की अखियों में सागर से भी ज्यादा जल भर आया। कसकर बाहुपोश में अपने अनुज को नहीं, जैसे अपने प्राणों को गले लगाया। युगों तक ना उतर पाए हनुमंत की भक्ति ने फिर ऐसा ऋण चढ़ाया। कार्य अभी अधूरा था, पहले वैद्य सुषेण को, फिर गिरी को अपने स्थान पहुंचाना था। एक शक्तिबान ने लखन सहित पूरी वानर सेना को मूर्छित अवस्था में पहुंचाया था। वही महाबली की शक्ति ने केवल 2 पहरों की रात में एक नया सूर्य उगाया था। काल कितना भी विपरीत क्यों ना हो, शत्रु कितना भी शक्तिशाली क्यों ना हो, भक्ति और कोशिश परिस्थिति बदल देते हैं। बजरंग बली ने ये कर दिखाया था। धन्यवाद।
All right. I mean, that's our first performance for today. Now that we have, played her video submission, what do you say we bring her on board so that we can share our creative feedback with Pratna? Yeah? Okay. So could I please have Pratna on screen with me? Could you please turn your camera on, Pratna? Hi, Pratna. Am I audible? Yeah, hi. Okay. So I'm going to give it to all three of our judges. It's not only for the poetry. I mean, I know the poetry judge is making a score, but I will really value the feedback of all the three judges for this. But
Definitely, me too.
Hi, Pratna.
Hi, how
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, I really like the poem. The topic, it's quite interesting. Like I haven't heard in recent times people doing poetry on my like gods, religion, more of that. So yeah, well done.
Thank you so much. Means a lot.
all right. Beatrix, would you have anything to say?
Hi, Pratna. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, it's been like so long since I've heard like proper poetry, and you did a really good job. It's really nice.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Means a lot.
Yeah.
All right. We've heard from our poetry judge and our beatboxing judge. Can we hear a little something from our rap judge? So, कोई भी फीडबैक है सर? क्या आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं?
Yeah. Hi Pratna.
Yeah.
How are
Hi,
you?
sir.
कैसे हो?
Hi. बहुत अच्छी हूँ मैं।
काफी देर बाद मैंने पोएट्री सुनी है, और कभी भी लोग अगर रिचुअल पकड़ के अगर कुछ लिखते हैं तो मुझे काफी पसंद आता है. एंड पोएट्री इज अ पार्ट ऑफ रैप आल्सो. So
Right.
I really like your confidence, really like your camera preference, and your writing is also really good. Keep up, man. Keep up.
Thank you so much, sir. Means a lot.
Thank you so much, Pratna, for
Thank you,
your
ma'am.
submission and your participation.
Thanks.
Now, I'm going to go on to our next participant. Now, like rightly said by our judge, a little bit about him, though. So, Vizzy Vinay is appreciated by one of the most finest hip-hop celebrities named Divine and Raftar, and one of the finest indie hip-hop scene excellence in hardcore rap style. So, right now, you said poetry is part of that. You're absolutely right on that. Rhythm and poetry. Keeping true to that note, we have our next participant from the rap category. So we have Roshan's video going to be playing now. Shall we go for it, sir? I'm sorry, sir, I can't hear you. Could you repeat that?
Excited for a rap part. Yeah.
Wanted to add something to it. Check out. वो नंगे पैर ही चल पड़े, ना कोई दिशा में घर दिखे, हालातों से लाचार हिस्सा बने वो घर दिखे, घर की सरहद चले पर आस पास सड़क दिखे, धूल मिट्टी मुंह पर छाले पड़े पैरों में, आम रहना उनकी गलती रहते नहीं वो महलों में, दर्द कितने पैरों में, धूप इतनी लू चुके, भूख कितनी लग रही ना इतनी वाला मुंह लगे, बीमारी फैली देश पर, जान छूटे सड़कों पे, क्या कोई इतना देरी या कि आकर उन्हें छू सके और छू सके क्या क्या चाल पता क्या है कसूर तेरा, वो जो चेहरे पे मौत का चढ़ा है सहरा, जो मेरी बोली का असर नहीं समाज बहरा, जिस वक्त ये चल पड़ी क्या आंखों पर तकाब था पहना. Mirror representing Chambur 88. Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी भत्ती सी आई लेके तैज़ी भी आई जो गहरी लिखाई दहला दे दिखाई होती वेरी सुनवाई तभी से मिलूं भाई पहले दिन से मचाई मैंने गंदी तबाही कभी चिन्ह के दिखाई मेहनत की सिंचाई शाम डले दिन दुनिया से मत नहीं दिखाई आधी रात इन्हें पास मैंने बैठक बिठाई ये भी मुझको छुपा दे मेरी अंधी परछाई Karamati Kranti मेरी शराफत से सजा दे के बरा मुझे धक्का तुझसे जरा हमसे मिले आके नज़र का हेलीकॉप्टर में पढ़ने को आवर्त चाहिए सुखा सबे मुका जब से बड़े बच्चे सुखा मैं छुपा जगह छुआ जब से कलम नहीं बजुका रखते का मगर उरा पर की कर दी हजाम जैसे कोल मेरा फ्लो देता सरदी सजावट करके बोल देता ब्रो तो ना बारसी वकालत से एसडब्ल्यू ब्रो चमोर सिंह को टाइट रखे मेरे रेडिएटर से बारसी सिंक्रोनाइज करे डेविड भी साथ लाना इनकलाब ये वक लड़की अखड़ते जो बेन कला के है मैं करूं इतना ग्राइंड जब भी लिखे चैम्बर और कैप्स में टाइप करें ना हाइप में टाइप करें हम शॉप एंड स्नाइप करें हम टारगेट ग्रैब करें एफिलिएट मार्केटिंग और फर्स्ट में भी बेस्ट एडिएट को मैप पे दे मिरर Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Helicopter में नज़र का flow भी रांटी Karamati Kranti Karamati Kranti Helicopter
All right, that was our first rap participant. Okay, let's hear it from Roshan, shall we, sir? Roshan से कुछ बात सुन ले, interact कर ले
Yeah,
उनसे.
sure.
Okay,
Definitely.
can I have Roshan on screen with us? Roshan, please turn your camera on.
Hi guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Hi.
So over to you.
Hi Roshan, how are you? कैसे हो?
How are you, sir? Fine, I'm great.
Yes. मैंने आपका दोनों ट्रैक सुने. It's really good. आपने स्टार्टिंग में एक टॉपिक उठाया है ना, एक सोशलिज्म पे आपने लिखा, वो रियली बहुत अच्छा था. बाद में आपने एक फास्ट ट्रैक ट्राई किया है ना, विद थोड़ा ट्रैप बीट पे. इट्स रियली गुड रोशन, इट्स रियली गुड. प्लीज स्पीक करो, अपने बीट को थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनो और उस पे टेम्पो को पकड़ के चलो, है ना. आपका टेम्पो भी बहुत छूट रहा था कुछ पार्ट में. इट्स ओके, कोई इशू नहीं है. पर आप अपने जो भी बार्स थे आपके काफी अच्छे थे. आपने फास्ट करने का ट्राई किया, वो भी काफी अच्छा था. पर आपको भी पता है कहीं पे कुछ चीजें हुए, है ना. अब हम इसको ज्यादा प्रोफेशनली नहीं लेंगे, पर एज अ कंपटीशन इट्स रियली गुड. मुझे पता है आप क्या करने का ट्राई कर रहे थे, एक सोशलिज्म पकड़ के और एक अपना हार्डकोर स्टाइल दिखा रहे थे. रियली गुड रोशन, कीप अप मैन.
Thank you so much, means a lot, sir.
Thank you so very much, sir, for being so supportive. Indeed, it is difficult to start rap, and I mean, I'm sure आपका जर्नी खुद लेके आपको मालूम है exactly, कितना टाइम लगता है अपने आप को establish करने, to be taken seriously also. So it indeed means a lot when you're being so kind to a participant. Thank you very much. All right, Roshan, thank you for your entry. We are going to move on to our next participant now. But before I do that, I'd like to just make our judges aware of the fact that we do have a computer science and engineering student amongst us who started beatboxing since the year 2016, has participated in national level online beatboxing championships, and has secured the first rank as well. So with that, I'd like to take the name of Miss Beatrix, who's amongst us today, and she is the judge for the beatboxing competition. Ma'am, with your permission, shall I bring on the next participant who's from the beatboxing category?
Yeah, sure. Bring it on.
All right. So with that, we have Nigel's video submission. All right, we had our first beatboxing submission by Nigel. Could we please have Nigel here with us? If you can hear us, Nigel, could you turn your camera on, please? Hi, Nigel.
Hi.
Hello. So without further ado, I won't take too much time of yours. I'm going to hand you right over to Miss Beatrix for her review on you.
Hi, Nigel. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You like you were like super clean. I really liked it. And your lip rolls are amazing. And there was some sound in between. I can't personally I can't do lip roll, so I can't demonstrate. But there was some kind of snare which was amazing. Overall, I really liked your
Is it
like.
like the
Yes.
yeah, I love that snare personally. Yeah, it is very crisp and simple as well. So
Yeah. That was like very unique.
thank you.
Yeah. Um, Good luck. All the best.
Could I have some words from our other two rap and poetry judges? Miss Parul, any words? Are you interested in beatboxing? Did you enjoy the performance?
I'm not personally interested, but I really enjoyed it. Like even the other thing, like they're really fun. Like I'm really vibing with the beatboxing, the rap, and it's really fun.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed the entire performance. So, you were saying something?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because कुछ आपके जो स्नेर थे जैसे बैट्रिक्स ने बताया वो काफी अच्छे थे और मुझे बीट बॉक्सिंग के बारे में इतना भी नहीं पता पर आई नो बीट के बारे में काफी ज्यादा तो आप क्लीन भी काफी थे बीट बॉक्सिंग में मुझे लगता है कि क्लीननेस काफी इम्पोर्टेंट है क्योंकि है ना आप जब थ्रो करते हो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू थ्रोइंग too many instruments with one mouth मुझे काफी कूल लगता है वो चीज एंड मैं भी करना चाहता हूँ पर यू आर रियली गुड मैन
Thank you so much. Thank you.
करते रहो ब्रो
All right. Thank you so very much, Nigel. And I wish you all the very best for your scoring. I hope Ms. Beatrix is very kind for you and is giving you a nice score. So all the best. We'll let you know about the results obviously later because we have our next participant ready. Okay. So Ms. Parul, you'll be very excited because the next participant is from your category. It's from poetry. All right. And what can I say about we have with us not only a published author who has, compiled so much. Indeed, to write a book, it is to write one narrative. It is to continue one novel, to continue one story, and to write about a certain number of characters. But to compile poetry, it is to write about the universe in a lot of pages together. And with that, I'd like to introduce Ms. Parul, who is our judge for poetry. And without further ado, I'd like to show her the next participant of poetry. Ma'am, shall we go ahead?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay. So we have Siddhant, whose poetry we'll be listening to now.
Hello everyone. My name is Siddhant Pawar, and the name of the poem is Roses and Violets. Roses are red, chaddis are khaki. They are afraid of dissent and prefer oligarchy. Violets are blue. Kebabs are delicious. Just don't make them out of beef though. That could be seditious. I'd say some more verses with critique sharp and rational. But it's too late for that now. You laughed. Now we are both anti-rational. Thank you.
Oh, I wanted it to be longer.
That was, if you had to say to be kind, we would say short and sweet, but a little too short to be sweet, I would say. Okay, so can we please have the participant Siddhant here? Siddhant, are you here with us? Could you turn your camera on if you are? Can I get a heads up from my technical team? Yeah, he's here. Okay. Hi, Siddhant, can you hear us? Yeah. Could you unmute yourself? Okay, over to Miss Parul.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your poem. I really wanted to hear more. Why did you end it so soon?
To be honest, I had written a lot. Like there was another 4 lines to that poem, but I think I got a tad bit too serious in there, and I thought it wouldn't be right for the kind of program that we are having right now. So I just edited it out, and I knew that most of you might think that it would be not long enough, but I thought with the kind of message that it's trying to convey, even those 8 lines would do the work. So
Yeah, it was good.
Self assessment हो गया यहाँ पे तो मतलब all right. Okay. Ms. Parul, would you say from the 8 lines that you heard today in the poetry section of it, you still feel that you are able to give him a good judgment on the poetry though?
Yeah. Yeah, I give him judgment on the basis of study.
Okay. Do we have any more words from our other judges? Can our rap judge and our beatboxing judge have anything to say?
Yeah, definitely. Hi, Siddhant. How are you, bro?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. सिद्धांत, मुझे लगता है आपकी आप में काफी ज्यादा पोटेंशियल है, ब्रो. मतलब यू आर ऑलरेडी आपकी बुक ऑलरेडी पब्लिश हो चुकी है, राइट? एज she said, right?
That's about our judge, sir. I mean, even though our judge is quite accomplished at a very young age, I was introducing our judge, and Siddhant is the participant.
Oh. No worries, Siddhant.
I think that's how professional you came across. You came across as a judge to us.
No worries, Siddhant. आप करते रहो, सिद्धांत. आप में काफी ज्यादा पोटेंशियल है, मुझे फील हो रहा है आपकी राइटिंग में, है ना? Keep up, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siddhant, for your participation. Ms. Beatrice, were you saying something?
Yeah, just one sentence. If you ever do a stand-up show, I'd definitely come watch you.
I'm definitely going to do it.
All right, this is a tip I think for the जो भी organize कर रहे हैं ये event. एक और category आना चाहिए. I mean, judges ने बोल दिया कि stand-up भी add कर दो इसमें. All right. Okay, so we have gone into our second participant for the poetry. So let's come back to rap, sir. And I will be playing Yash, his video entry right now.
खुले आसमां पे लिख दूं सारी ये तारीफें कितने आंसुओं में बही है जो यादें तेरी अब ना होता मुझसे कैसे भूल जाऊं तुझको मैं क्योंकि तू ही थी वो जिसके लिए था जिया मैं खुले आसमां पे लिख दूं सारी ये तारीफें कितने आंसुओं में बही है जो यादें तेरी अब ना होता मुझसे कैसे भूल जाऊं तुझको मैं क्योंकि तू ही थी वो जिसके लिए था जिया मैं सुने जब बातें मैं बोलूं तू ही दिखे जब आंखें में खोलूं ना तू दिखे तो मैं थोड़ा सा रोलूं सपने में दिखे सांस में सोलूं कह दे प्यार है तेरा जादू जो करे मेरे दिल को बेकाबू ना ही मैं सोना ना ही तू बाबू आई तेरी याद तो लिख के मैं गा दूं चाल तेरी ऐसे ऐसे उड़ती पतंग बातें तेरी प्यारी वैसा ही ढंग तू अकेली नहीं मेरा मन तेरे संग मेरे कोरे कागजों में लगे तू शतरंग तू मुझे देख कर मेरी धरती हिला दे आंखों से प्यार पिला दे अधूरी ये इच्छा पूरी करा दे मैं कौन हूँ मुझे मुझसे मिला दे यार बता दे हुस्न का राज दिल की ये बातें कह दूं मैं आज आंखों में नमी कोयल सी आवाज तेरे चेहरे पे मुस्कान सर पे है ताज बोलूं मैं आज तू सच नहीं मानेगी अपने सच्चे प्यार को ना पहचानेगी याद करना मैंने रोका जब मिले धोखा तुझे कौन असली कौन नकली तब तू जानेगी कहती थी तेरे लिए जान भी दूंगी ना 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 बेबी एहसान ना लूंगी, साथ दूंगी तेरा चाहे शाम या सुबह, पर आखिरी में धोखा छोटी बात पे दूंगी। छोटी छोटी बातों पे वो मुखर सी जाती, आंसू गिरते आंखों से और वो बिखर सी जाती। 7 दिन तक सुनी रातें बिना बातें, फिर आते जाते रास्ते पे आंख ना मिलाती थी वो। क्या ही कसूर था मेरा कि अब मैं इस हाल में हूँ, किया मंजूर था मैंने कि अब ना कुछ फासले हो। कितने ही फासले हो पर तू ही जो मेरे पास में हो, क्यों तू अब पास में है पर मुझको ना कुछ एहसास हो। आज मैं खुश हूँ कि जो भी था दिल में बोल दिया था, हम सिर्फ दोस्त थे कह कर उसने छोड़ दिया था। गलती थी मेरी कि शायद उससे दिल जोड़ लिया था, हम सिर्फ दोस्त थे कह कर उसने छोड़ दिया था।
All right, that was for our rap participant. Important thing to note right now, sir, Yash is not able to join us. वो अभी नहीं आ पा रहे क्योंकि उनका अभी एग्जाम चालू है, 12th के बोर्ड एग्जाम्स चालू है अभी, तो लिटरली पेपर लिख रहे हैं अभी। तो आप अपना रिव्यू यहीं पर दे दीजिए, वो बाद में स्ट्रीम चेक करके अपना फीडबैक ले लेंगे।
Sure. No worries. Studies are important actually.
True.
Yeah. मैंने जो बीट उन्होंने चूज की थी मुझे काफी अच्छी लगी, उनके राइटिंग्स भी। बस थोड़े बीट के ऊपर वो मेंटेन नहीं रह पाए, जो बीट को रिदम जो पकड़ना था वो मेंटेन नहीं रह पाए। बाकी उनका फ्लो भी काफी अच्छा था, उनकी राइटिंग्स भी काफी अच्छी थी, बस वो रिदम नहीं पकड़ पाए, इसकी वजह से वो साउंड कूल नहीं लग रहा था बस।
All right, but the writing was really good, right?
The writing was really good.
All right. Well, any more reviews could we have? I mean, I'm sure that opinions are really valued when it comes to being feedbacks. So, Ms. Parul and Beatrix, would you have anything to share on the performance?
I really wanted to ask him if he composed that background music, like
whether he composed the background music.
Yeah. Because that
I'm
was
not
really
entirely
good.
sure. But I think we can have we can have him get back on this a little later.
It was really nice.
Yes, Ms. Beatrice?
Yeah. Hi, Yash. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're studying well. Overall, I really enjoyed your piece and good luck. Yeah.
All right. So we are going to go on to our next participant from the beatbox category, but a little bit more about Ms. Beatrix here. So I read a little something that says that you've given a TED talk on an art for all beatboxing. And is that true, ma'am?
Yeah, I've given a TED talk. Yeah.
I mean, that's great. I mean, the accomplishment that it's so unexpected when you meet people, you just, and you get to know about them and then to see them as judges. So it really goes to show that whoever is watching the stream right now, the feedback that you're getting is coming from not only valued and accomplished people, but valued experiences, because it takes a long journey for you to accomplish so many things. That is from winning rap competitions to publishing books and to giving TED Talks. So we have a versatile panel today. And so for that reason, I'll go on to the next participant so we can get some versatile feedback as well. So we have Kapil, who is our second participant from the beatbox category.
Go for the drop.
All right, that was couple. Okay, do we have couple here with us to interact? If you are here, turn your camera on. Couple, do you need a minute? Yeah, okay, yeah. Are we audible?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, all right, lovely. So we'll start with Miss Beatrix for her review.
Hello, couple. How are you doing?
Yeah. Good to see.
Sorry, you're not audible.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your piece was really nice, and I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed the inward. The vocalized lip rolls. They were really nice.
Yeah.
Here and there, I noticed that you were off. The tempo a little bit, but
Yeah.
overall everything was really good, and you really managed to keep the flow and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you so much, couple, for your participation. Just to inform that even though there are a lot of people who are having a lot of family functions, we still requested that a lot of participants step out of their and try and join us today. So hence, that's the reason for the chaos. But let's try and be understanding about it. We all have family at home. So thank you so much, couple. You can leave right now because we're going to go on to our next participant. Right?
Okay.
And since we've come to beatboxing, I'd like to run back into poetry. Okay.
Yes.
So for poetry, we'll be playing Kalingal, Suraj Kalingal's video. All right.
यात्री कृपया ध्यान दें। प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पे खड़ी विजन एक्सप्रेस थोड़े ही समय में अपनी यादों की पिटारे लेकर रवाना होने वाली है। यात्रियों से निवेदन है कि वो अपनी जज्बातों को थोड़ी सी काबू में रखे और मेरे लफ्जों में गौर करें। आज मैं आपके सामने एक छोटी सी कविता लाया हूं जिसका नाम है मर्द। मर्द समाज के हिसाब से वो इंसान जिसका 6 फीट हाइट, चौड़ी छाती, लंबी मूंछ, भारी आवाज, बाजुओं में दम और कंधों में जवाबदारी हो। मर्द वो जिसे कभी दर्द नहीं होता हो, जिसकी आंसुएं सूख चुकी हो, जिसकी इमोशन पर ताला लग चुका हो, जिसका दिल पत्थर बन चुका हो। मर्द जिसे स्कूल लाइफ में किताबों का बोझ, कॉलेज लाइफ में करियर बनाने का बोझ, फिर घर संभालने का बोझ और जिंदगी भर के लिए खुद को ना ढूंढ पाने का बोझ हो। मर्द जिसकी औकात कॉलेज लाइफ तक उसकी रैंक से नापा जाता है, उसकी कामयाबी उसकी सैलरी से तोला जाता है, जिसको हर गलतियों पे नाकामयाब कहा जाता है। मर्द जिसे हर मुश्किल काम को आगे बढ़कर सामना करने को सिखा दिया जाता है और अगर हारे तो नामर्द कह दिया जाता है और अगर जीते तो किस्मत का खेल कह दिया जाता है। मर्द हाँ माना वही मर्द है, पर हमें भी बचपन में अपने खिलौने टूटने पर रोए होंगे। हम भी अपनी पापा की डांट से डरकर अपनी मां के आंचल से लिपटकर सोए होंगे। हाँ माना हम भी वही मर्द हैं जिन्हें एक नहीं तो इंजीनियर नहीं तो डॉक्टर बनना पड़ता है, जिसे अपनी सभी ख्वाबों को अधूरा छोड़कर अपनी पापा का बिजनेस संभालना पड़ता है। हाँ माना हम वही मर्द हैं। वही मर्द है जो अपनी आंसुओं को समाज के सामने नहीं दिखा पाते और फिर यही समाज कह देते हैं कि ये मर्द है, इन्हें दर्द थोड़ी होता है। ये मर्द है, इन्हें दर्द थोड़ी होता है, पर शायद हम भी इंसान ही हैं। शायद हमें भी दर्द होता है। शायद हमें भी दर्द होता है। शुक्रिया।
All right. That was Suraj. Suraj, are you with us? All right. We'll start with our poetry judge. Ms. Parul, over to you.
Hi, Suraj. How did you choose this topic? मर्द उधर नहीं होता.
नहीं एक्चुअली आई वाज लाइक मैं ऑलरेडी इस पे काम कर रहा था लाइक आई राइट मोस्टली व्हेन आई एम ट्रैवलिंग सो मैं इस पे काम चल रहा था ना अचानक से कोई कंपटीशन है so I was like I am having a ready made one and I can put it so I displayed it.
Okay.
Not any
No, because
specific.
yeah. Because of course, whenever you talk about men's feelings, it's always too emotional. Because there are many poems, but whenever the topic rises, you just get too attached to it because it's true. Every time someone speaks about it, it's true. So yeah, it's a good topic. So that was a good.
Thank you so much.
Kavi, you're mute, I guess.
I'm so sorry. Ms. Beatrice, do you have anything to share?
You've chosen a very sensitive topic, and yet you could deliver, everything about it in such a beautiful way. And I really like the way you've written the poem, and it was really good, hearing something so sweet and something so sweet yet so real that keeps happening out there. Yeah.
Sir, do you want to add something?
हाय सूरज, कैसे हो?
बढ़िया सर, बहुत बढ़िया.
हम क्या ही कहे, हमारे बारे में तो सब कुछ है.
हाँ सर, more relatable.
वही, यस. एक्चुअली ये टॉपिक ही कुछ ऐसा है ना कि हम कुछ मतलब काफी ज्यादा बोलना चाहते हैं इसके बारे में, क्योंकि इस टॉपिक के बारे में मुझे लगता है कि काफी कम चीजें अवेलेबल है.
Exactly.
और क्योंकि ये टॉपिक ही ऐसा है, मतलब वही होता है ना ब्रो कि एक ये सब सुनते सुनते हम बड़े हो जाते हैं और पता भी नहीं चलता ये कब जर्नी हमने पास भी कर ली, है ना.
Exactly.
ये टॉपिक ऐसा है. लाइक मैंने भी एक अभी मुझे सडनली याद नहीं आ रही, पर योर टॉपिक वाज रियली गुड एंड योर राइटिंग वाज रियली गुड.
Thank you sir, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Suraj. We are moving on to our rap category, sir. So we have the third participant from the rap category, and her name is Anushka.
Ooh, is it you saucy?
Open up the door, heard you got a lot to say. People like you shouldn't mess with my name. Now that you summon me, I'ma play my way. This is my game. You're like a chess piece, need you out of my way. In for the kill, cause the throne is mine. Call it what you want, but your excuses are just lies. Hit you with my sparkle eyes, haters go blind. Coming in hard with the guns at the door. Coming in cold, cause I don't care no more. Chest full of pride, watch me roar. Chest full of pride, watch me roar. Knock knock, it's me at the front door with my gang, cause you messed with the wrong girl. Thinking that you can change me, thinking that you can make me. Can you blame me? I'm so feisty cause it's what they like. My songs got the flow like a river or the boat. Rising up to the top, make the jaws wanna drop. Now you see me, then you don't, cause I'm busy with my goals. Oh, the high rise is where I wanna be. Got a lot of people who don't wanna be me. Thinking that they can beat me, I'ma tell them bring the heat, make them feel me, feel me. Knock knock, knock knock, ayy, knock knock, knock knock, oh, knock knock, knock knock. It's me at your front door. Knock knock, knock knock, ayy, knock knock, knock knock, oh, knock knock, knock knock. It's a look at your front door. Every time I'm in, make the heads wanna spin. This is it, time for big kill. Running around the world doing 2 words. Making West feel like the juniors. Spitting fast, watch me take over the runway. Watch me kick back in my Maybach. Got the cameras on me, living a fantasy. Don't wanna wake up and dream, yeah. Knock knock, knock knock, hey, knock knock, knock knock. Oh, knock, 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 knock. It's me at your front door. Knock, 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 knock. Hey, knock, 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 knock. Oh, knock, 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 knock. It's Luke at your front door. Hey! It's a Luke at your front door.
All right. We have had our third participant for rap. So we have Anushka here with us.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Anushka. So before I hand you over to the judges, I wanted to know, have you written this?
Yeah, this is my
one of your
original.
original.
This is my third
All
one.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So handing you over to our rap judge for your feedback.
Yes.
अनुष्का कैसे हो?
Good evening. I'm good.
या आपके वर्ड्स काफी सही था.
Thank you.
आप बीट के साथ है और आपको यू नो लाइक आपको पता है कि अगर आपने ये वर्स लिखा है तो आपको पता है कि हुक क्या होता है बेसिकली. यू नो आपने हुक रखा गाने में, एक थोड़ा ब्रीज था गाने में और काफी सही था और टॉपिक भी जो फ्लेक्सिंग था उसमें बार्स भी थे. It's really good, Anushka. Keep up.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anushka, for your participation. Without further ado, I would like to go on to our next participant from the beatboxing category. Is that fine with our judges? Shall we go on to our next participant? Yeah. Okay. So we have Soham, whose video entry we will be playing, and the category, please note, is the beatboxing one.
Hey, this is Soham Bhattacharya, aka Mr. Warlock, and this is my video for the competition. Yup. What you're about to hear is 100% human voice. Let's go. Good. Still do that, still do that, still do it. Still do that, still do that, still do it. Still do that, still do that, still do it. Still do that. Up, down, funk you up. I'm gonna up, down, funk you up. Top step in my feet. Jump into the
Hope you enjoyed it.
All right, that was our participant for beatboxing. I think we have Soham here with us. Soham, could you turn your camera on, please?
Surely.
Hello.
Am I visible?
Yes.
Hi Soham, how are you?
I'm good.
I loved your invert bass. Like,
Thanks so much.
it's very powerful. It's really nice. And yeah, like the overall flow and everything was like well maintained. But one small suggestion would be like the invert bass is good, the musicality aspect is really good, but I felt the basics weren't, hitting that hard.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like if you work on the basics, I'm pretty sure you'll be unstoppable.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. With that, we are heading again for our poetry category, right? But before that, a lot of people in the comment section have been mentioning about all three of our judges. But so I'll go turn by turn. And about our poetry judge, Miss Parul, yes, you probably do know her from her vast following, one of the youngest poet, to have such a huge following, almost 450 plus followers on her entire, Pinterest and Instagram. So you do know her work from there. So yes, you are right. I just wanted to clarify on the comments because a lot of people are saying, I think I have read your work in the comments. So I just wanted to announce that. And with that, Ms. Parul, we are going on to our next participant from the poetry category itself. And her name is Akshita.
Sure.
Okay.
Akshita, I can see you.
Before I play Akshita's video entry, we are so close to hitting another 100 likes onto our stream. We are short of only 18. So show your appreciation in the comments and the likes. With that, technical team, please show us Akshita's entry.
The voices in your head. The voices in your head telling you you will never be good enough. You'll always be easy to replace. Will always be transient. You'll never be more than a fleeting memory. They tell you yet again. You're just ordinary. You're not someone's emery. Will never be something glimmery. Reminding you that the empty void is here to stay. For you, there isn't a hideaway. The voices in your head screeching so loud, yet so hidden, never to be found, making you want to scream till you're in pain. Yet again, all in vain. They won't stop till you're feeling hollow and full of nothing. Just a stupid little bugging thing. Even as you tuck them far away, you know they'll be there. Tomorrow, day after, and every day. The voices in your head claiming they love you still, because nothing else ever will. You try to fight them until the break of day, then play the music loud enough to keep the demons at bay. Thank you.
All right. With that, we've had Akshita's video being played, and she's right here. So, Miss Parul, I know you're waiting. Go ahead.
Okay, Akshita, it's a beautiful poem. There's so much feel, so much emotions. But you see, like when you're expressing it, it's not visible. Like the emotion while you're speaking the poem, it's not visible. The pain, the agony, what you've written, it's on the paper, but it's not visible. So that's something which you can work on. Otherwise, the poem is beautiful. Yes. So all the best. Yes.
Thank you so much, Akshita. So with that, I'd like to go on to our next participant from the rap category. And yes, I do see your likes and comments, but we are just still now, we have reached from the 18, we've come down to just 10 short to make another perfect 100. So let's push it for one of our last participants for only the rap category. And while I was saying earlier that there were a lot of comments about our judges, yes, we know you've heard him, you've stalked him, you have found out a lot of those details. I will just confirm these facts about our judge. Yes, he's the winner of the Breezer Vivid Shuffle, and his excellence is in the hardcore rap style. You have guessed it right. You have found out a lot about him. So let him do his judging work right now. Stop on the comments just debating whether you've stalked him enough and you know him perfectly well. So let's use his judges skill for the last entry, and the participant's name is Karanveer.
Check it out, hey, young blood on the beat, yo. Check it out. साथ तेरे रह रहे हैं उनके दो चेहरे, टपका नहीं सोच रख के दे रहे उड़ के बाहर पैर, सुन रहे बैर दे तू रहने मान मेरे कहने, इतना आसान नहीं मुझको रुलाना, जितनी तूने देखी उससे ज्यादा मैं तड़पाना, चले जाना मेरा सिर मत खाना, हिप हॉप की रेस में मुझे जीत के है जाना, हिप हॉप की जंग में मुझे परचम लहराना, मेरी सोच देख के तू मेरे पे हंसाना, क्यों मेरी सोच थोड़ी बल्दी, मैं फिल्म में आया मैं चले छोटे गलती, मेरी कामयाबी देखे बस्ती वालों क्योंकि चलती अपने नाम से, दुनिया नहीं चलती अब किसी के काम से, सिर्फ चलता है पैसा, लोगों की बातों ने बनाया मुझे ऐसा, आएगा एक दिन जब फैलाऊंगा रायता, मैं पहली बार से इस पे चढ़ने को थोड़ा शाय था एक लड़की के प्यार में, उसको फर्क नहीं था मेरी फरियाद से, सब दिया न रिस्पॉन्स तब नस से काटने को हो गया था तैयार में, सारी हदें पार कर दी उस लड़की के प्यार में, फिर याद आई मुझे मेरे माँ बाप की जो मेरे साथ थे, तब उन दोनों के हाथ थे मेरे सर पे, एक पैर आसमान में और एक है कबर पे, मुझे यकीन है मेरे खुद के सबर पे, मुझे मिलेगा मीठा फल मेरा चमकेगा कर, तेरे माँ बाप को सारा दे के साथ में तू चल, तू करता है हेट पर कर रहा नकल मेरी, मुझे देख के क्यों जल रही है शक्ल तेरी, घुटनों में है अकल बेटा तेरी, मैं हूँ पक्का आम और तुम सारे हो कच्ची कैरी, बातें कर रहा तू मुंह पे जैसे कि फेरी टेल, इतना आसान नहीं खेलना ये मौत का खेल, में होऊंगा मैं पास अब तू हो जाएगा फेल, तू सर्कस का है पर मैं जंगल का शेर, मेरे रैप से इन लोग को कर दूंगा ढेर, दबा लो तुम्हें मुझे जितना दबाना, पेड़ की तरह निकल आऊंगा मैं फिर।
All right, that was indeed, I think we got a music video instead of a competition entry. So without further ado, do we have Karanveer joining the meeting? Okay, I think we've had easier. All right, great, easier. So could we please have the participant turn his camera on? Karanveer, could you turn your camera on if you're able to hear me? Okay. All right, I just got the information that right now he's facing some technical issues. So what we'll do, sir, is could you give his feedback on the stream itself, and then later we'll ask him to watch the stream again. All right?
Sure. Hi Karanveer, कैसे हो आप? आपने म्यूजिक वीडियो बना शूट किया बाहर जाके, मुझे काफी अच्छा लगा जब आप एक कंपटीशन हो और आप बाहर जाके शूट कर रहे हो वीडियो, वो बहुत हार्ड काम है, और आपके लिरिक्स भी काफी अच्छे थे, ओल्ड स्कूल बीट थी, लाइक 90s टाइप बीट, और या रियली गुड ब्रो, रियली गुड, और कुछ पार्ट थे मुझे काफी अच्छे लगे, मैं इसके लिए काफी आपको अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ कि आपने बाहर जाके वीडियो शूट किया, it's really good bro.
Right. In short, I think it's safe to say that your efforts have really been appreciated by our judge. So kudos on that for having put in so much of your time and effort into your video submission. And I wish you all the very best. I hope it reflects into your scoring. And all the best. You never know who the winner might be. So we have a short update before I jump into the beatboxing category. We have reached only 4 short of our likes. Can we please make it a perfect 100? My OCD is kind of kicking in right now, and I really need it to be a perfect score because I like that. So let's get on to our like button and hit it right now because we are just 4 short. Now, with that being said, with my update being done, we have Varun from the beatboxing category, whose video will be playing right now. Okay, that was quite a short entry from Varun, in fact, and I've just been informed that we're not able to get him onto this Zoom call due to a lot of technical difficulties. So we'd again go for a feedback on the stream itself. Miss Beatrix, because the video was a short entry, would you still say you'd be able to give him a judgment for the same?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Hi, Varun. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, it was a short one, but sweet one. Yeah, like the saying goes. The techniques you've applied were really nice. They're kind of new and unique. And yeah, it would be it would be really good if you could work on your basics. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to go on to our last participant from the poetry category. All right, ma'am. So her name is Khushi, and we'll be playing her video submission right now.
Oh.
नमस्कार। आज आप सभी के सामने जो कविता मैं प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ, उसका विषय हम सबके दिल के बहुत करीब है और वो है परिवार। खुशियों का गुलदस्ता महकता खिलखिलाता, विश्वास का ध्वज अटल लहराता, समृद्धि का चिन्ह भी ये है और शक्ति का प्रमाण भी, अटूट विश्वास की पहचान है और खुशहाल जीवन की पताका भी। बड़ों को सम्मान और छोटों को प्यार देना, खुशियाँ बांटना और एक दूजे के दुख हर लेना, साथ मिलकर आगे बढ़ना, मुश्किलों का डट कर सामना करना, यह सब सिखाता है हमें हमारा परिवार, जिसके समक्ष छोटा लगे संपूर्ण संसार। जब भी हम रोए कंधा इसने दिया, जीवन की हर चुनौती के लिए तैयार हमें किया। विजय के वक्त पीठ थपथपाता हाथ बना, विपदा में संभालने वाला साथ बना। हजारों ताने और अनेक तकरारें देखी इसने, खूब आलोचना की उसकी, भरोसा तोड़ा जिसने, परंतु हर बार उन कड़वे लम्हों से उभर आया, हर बार दुख के अंधेरे में प्यार का दीप जलाया। एकता, आशा और संपूर्णता का सूरज बनके हम सबका इसी ने तो हौसला बढ़ाया। अगर जगमगाती दुनिया देखकर भटक जाओ कभी, तो पीछे मुड़कर देखना, अपने परिवार को खड़ा पाओगे वहीं। धन्यवाद।
All right, that was our last entry for poetry. I just want to check with my technical team if she is here with us. Do we have Khushi? All right, Khushi, could you please turn your camera on? Hi, Khushi, am I audible to you?
Yes, just a second.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Hi.
All right, without further ado, while your video was being played, I could literally see our judge nod, agree, and like feel the flow of what you were saying. So I'm going to hand it over to her to give her valued feedback, please.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, yes, Khushi, hi. It's a beautiful, beautiful poem, especially the ending. And whatever you have written, it's very, very true. It's like so much truthfulness in the poem. And personally, I also feel like family, we give it so less credit, but it deserves so much more credit throughout our journey of life. So yes, I really love the poem and the way you expressed it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Yes.
All right, Khushi, thank you so much for your video submission. And with that, I want to get back to my update earlier. We have crossed the 4. In fact, we've reached a couple of more extra likes. So thank you so much, everyone, for having hit the like button and been so engaging with us. Indeed, it means a lot to all the participants as well. Your comments are really encouraging, just like how our judges are giving their feedback. So with that, I am bringing not only the last submission for the beatboxing category, but the last submission of open mic itself. In the beatbox category, we have Sam's video being played right now. Right, that was our last entry for open mic itself. Do we have Sam here with us? All right, Sam, could you please turn your camera on so we can see you? Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Miss Beatrix, I can see that you're eager, so I'm going to hand it right over to you, and you can take over.
Yeah, hi Sam. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so your piece, I really like how clean your snares are, and that sound I couldn't make out, but then you were like, this that sound was really unique, and overall it was really well. Yeah, it was really well done, and all the best.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much, Sam, for your participation. And that has brought us to the end of all the video entries of all the participants. We are not going to be disclosing the score over here on the stream. We will have the judges take the time to contemplate. Let's not pressurize them, guys. And then we will announce the results at a later hour. And with that, before I end this and before I bid adieu to all the judges of the year, I had asked in the previous two events as well a piece of advice that you guys would give to anyone who's pursuing this now. When it comes to art, it's not like you're entering a corporate world where there is certain promotions, जैसे आते ही तुम एक पहले intern बनते हो, फिर you're promoted to becoming an employee, then you become a manager, then you become a CEO. That's not how you gain success when it comes to art. It's such a creative atmosphere, and it's so tough to make this as your profession. Because to earn a living through this is even tougher, and to be taken seriously in this is also like equally. There are so many struggles, but that passion is so strong that it keeps bringing in people to want to pursue the fine arts and the performing arts. So I'll one by one ask all of you judges an advice. So I'll start with Ms. Parul, an advice to someone who is aspiring to become a poet.
Okay. Yeah, so I would like to say that originality is something that's very important in whatever art you're pursuing. Like that originality, that what you are giving, what you are contributing to that art makes you different in any field, not just poetry, but any field of art. So yeah, originality is something that you should stick to. Like meanwhile pursuing or seeing people running behind algorithms or anything, whatever it is there. But like if you're presenting this much to the world, just keep this much for yourself and keep this much original. So that is something that you need to carry with you, your originality. Yes.
Right. Thank you so very much. Now, could we have an advice for everyone who's pursuing rap? So
डेफिनेटली एक्चुअली वही कि जो भी आर्ट होता है वो हमें काफी खुशी देता है, राइट? एंड हम जब बड़े हो जाते हैं तो पता चलता है कि जो लाइफ है और अपना आर्ट है, दोनों को चूज करना पड़ेगा तो काफी हार्ड होता है. इसके लिए काफी सारी चीजें सैक्रिफाइस भी करने पड़ते हैं. पर मुझे यही लगता है कि हमें करना चाहिए, जो भी हमारी हॉबीज है हमें फॉलो करना चाहिए, क्योंकि वही एक चीज है जो हमें हैप्पीनेस देती है, और एंड ऑफ द डे वही मैटर करता है जिंदगी में कि हमने किया क्या। जॉब सभी करते हैं, पैसा सभी कमाते हैं, मुझे लगता है वो तो मुझे लगता है कि वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है, राइट। पर ये हमारे खुद के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि हम जो भी अपना आर्ट है वो संभाल के रखें और उसको आगे लेके जाए। बस मुझे ये लगता है।
Thank you so much, sir. And Ms. Beatrix, any advice at all? It can be, I mean, it need not just be about, choosing or remaining in this stream, but anything it can range from for someone who's pursuing beatboxing as
Yeah.
one of their choices.
Yeah, so beatboxing is something that is not, I wouldn't say that's something totally new, a new concept. I feel, beatboxers are not given much recognition or something, especially in our country. I mean, that's my personal opinion. And coming to someone who wants to choose beatboxing as a profession or something, right now is a really good time because there are very few beatboxers who are verified on Instagram or who are creating their mark in the Indian beatbox community. And one thing that I would advise for all the other beatboxers is that you can either be a very musical beatboxer who can who can be a crowd pleaser. Any non-beatboxer or any non-musician will understand your music, or you can be a technical beatboxer who might not, their beatboxing might not really catch the non-music crowd, but it will be very appreciated in the music and the beatboxing crowd. So no matter which side you align with, just give your best, and as Miss Parul said, you have to be original. That's it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so very much, judges. In fact, today I think we've struck gold when it comes to having people come review the events, because as important it is to have someone who is accomplished, it is also important to have someone who is encouraging. And I think that was really felt with all three of you all today, with all our participants, because I think it even made a bigger impact when, say, the participant entry was still very new. They're still new to the art and they're not as, experienced as the rest. You was still very kind and kept appreciating them. And you all pushed them to keep, I think pushing themselves and pursuing this art form, because it is not a skill you master in a day, and art always is something you keep learning and you keep pursuing. So thank you so very much for being so kind to the people of Visions. And on behalf of the entire team, I'd like to thank you again for gracing us with your presence and indeed making Open Mic a very successful event. Thank you. And with that, everyone, we are at the end of day 2, and we are closing the Vision stream when it comes to Open Mic. All right. We have a couple of more things for you guys in the lineup on our stream, but let's hold off on that. When it comes to Open Mic, let's say goodbye. All right.